So your market leasing assumptions are set up for what is going to happen if a lease expires or if you want to lease up according to what is currently happening in the market. If you'll look at this rent roll that I have here, I've gone ahead and created a market leasing profile that says none. So if you scroll over to the right here, you'll look at market leasing. I'm going to click detail at the bottom. What I've done here for this example is I've shown that the market leasing assumptions for these specific tenants are set at none. So this market leasing assumptions window is a detailed window where you can create different market leasing assumptions, name them, and edit them. So if we go ahead and go into none, you'll see that in the market leasing assumptions, I have the default renewal market rent of 50%. The lease status I have as contract, although it doesn't matter because I'm not going back to market with this lease. But here you can set what the new market for a new tenant coming in would be should a lease expire. You can set the market rent, months vacant, what the tenant improvement would be, leasing commissions, rent abatements, which we've looked at most of these before. I'm going to go ahead and talk about leasing commissions in just a minute, but we'll come back to it. Alternatively, you can look at the renewal market, set the renewal probability of a tenant renewing their lease, and if they do renew, what the market rent will be. If they're renewing, they won't have any months vacant, but you can set different tenant improvement, leasing commissions, etc. With this specific example, if you remember, we've set 160,000 square feet as area that has been rented with an additional 40,000 square feet remaining. So I'm going to go ahead and set up one more tenant that is going to occupy this additional 40,000. If you remember, our holding period for this property is 10 years. The two tenants that we currently have terms of 15 years, therefore they won't expire in the term that we have set. If they were to expire, we have a few options to tell what is going to happen when this specific lease expires. For these tenants, it doesn't matter because their expiration is beyond the holding period. But when we set up one for a new tenant, this upon expiration will make a difference.